are the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on a team from the ACC. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So North Carolina's offense will get first crack at it today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Still running at the 40. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Picked up 2 yards on that last fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So Washington's offense will have its first possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him.
He's going for it all. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Huskies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
He's got it. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Thompson wants to throw. Makes the grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's not afraid to go deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Washington.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Thompson to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He wants to change this route. They'll start this drive with a pass. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And
he's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
On target to the left. Oh, he's got some third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Fires left. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
Dangerous screen into traffic. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Husky. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is good. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll bring it back from inside, and he coughs it up inside the 20. Corralled by the kicking team. Touchdown, Huskies. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I've no...
And the Tar Heels have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The corners are walked up tight. Thompson wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
The Tar Heels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll run the sneak for it. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in at the 40. He's got great speed. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Running to Green. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get from it.
And the Huskies want to move quickly.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stayed tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Washington! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find him, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be dragged down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Thompson to throw. Under fire. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He might want another play. Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. They'll move the wide receiver. Just keep slinging it. Oh, they're after him. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about himself. The missed 51-yard field goal now gives. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Thompson wants to throw. He'll take the deep shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. And I don't think I'd stop either. We're still getting started in this football game, and they're going to see more of those deep shots to him.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Washington wants to go quickly.
Gain of 16. First and goal, Washington.
He's looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The pass play, they hoped, would spread the defense out, create a one-on-one opportunity, but they were equal to the challenge.
Yeah, and that's a play the receiver would love to have back. It looked for a second like he might be able to break that tackle and score a touchdown. Just wasn't able to get it done.
If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run on the O's because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. The option look. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is.
Wide open spaces. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, UNC. A great catch and run for 6.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man.
Oh, he found a space on the right. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Touchdown, Washington. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, doesn't he? Makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down.
Number 13, on to kick it away.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too, before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
The Huskies moving quickly to the line.
First down for the offense.
Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tosses to the quarterback. Gets it out fast. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here.
That's a first down.
They'll leave it with him. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. Steps away. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Huskies!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
58, North Carolina, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Thompson to throw. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
The Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. He's going for the big play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Stands in and takes the hit. Pulls it in on the right. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way. Off the play fake on first down. Throwing right. It's caught. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Off the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on target this time. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
First and goal, Washington.
A first down run in the red zone. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Not finding any running room, and I think that loss is going to give back what they gained on the previous play, and now it's third down. You get down in the red zone, and then you have a couple of plays like this offense has just put out there. This can absolutely ruin your day. Big fella fighting for every inch, but he will not get there, and it'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He wants to throw it. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Wants to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides.
You know what, Reese, it is a great play, and I think they were a nickel, so they brought an extra guy on the field that has some speed, take a linebacker that's a little bit slower off the field, and you could see it paid dividends on that third down.
Makes a move. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense trying to get behind the defense. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because, Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
Defense in press coverage. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now this offense will take the field again. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Here comes the heat. Oh, and the ball is wiggled free near their own goal line. Ball was loose in their own end zone, and the defense recovered it for a touchdown.
It's a defense that plays with great effort. You saw it right there. Creating the fumble, jumping on the loose ball for a score. What a momentum-shifting play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Looking for room, it's Callaway. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And, man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lets it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The defense has not had an answer for this guy today. Already over 150 yards receiving. That time, the ball falls incomplete, but we haven't seen that happen too often today.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Firing to the right, complete. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Washington wants to go quickly.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll haul it in right around the logo. He's going to get loose. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Turning it on. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
1st and goal, Washington.
Now the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity.
The ball pops out on the return. Scooped up by the kicking team.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return, you do. And a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Snagged in the middle. It's Callaway. Still on his feet at the 45. Into the secondary on the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Here's the handoff. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Trying play action. Gonna take a shot. He's got it on the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Huskies. He got a step and just dusted the field. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. This dude is absolutely taking a flamethrower to this secondary, torching everybody in sight.
So find something different, right? Like double team him, do whatever it takes to not let that guy beat you. He's just consistently being the one that's destroying you. You gotta find a way to make somebody else work, make somebody else beat you.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Hendricks. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Washington. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Using his legs, it's Callaway. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with the W.
Washington right back to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. And as a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Under fire. Makes the grab. At the 45, on his way. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Townsend.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. It's complete. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Extending the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Washington wants to go quickly.
1st and goal, Washington.
It's complete to the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. I think we can just about blow the candles out on this one. It's all over.
No doubt, it's over. But you know what, Reese? These stats aren't over. They count for postseason awards, so I'm all for piling on the stats, running up the score. Offense, get the stats.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Pucks it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. From the gun, he'll try to throw. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. After this, it'll be a wrap. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.